The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Brooke Logan is determined to get Ridge Forrester back. This time, Hope Logan isn't so sure Bridge is really destiny. Despite Brooke's insistence, could Hope try to get her mom to move on with a secret blind date? Bridge breaks B&B spoilers reveal that Brooke took the CEO position at Forrester Creations under Carter Walton's leadership. Brooke plans to convince Carter to reverse the LLC. However, Brooke didn't warn Ridge ahead of time about her plans. Brooke only texted Ridge that they needed to talk, and then the announcement went live. Ridge considered it a betrayal. Of course, Ridge did ask Brooke to explain, and she couldn't. That's because Brooke really doesn't have a solid plan yet. Brooke is just hoping she can convince Carter to change everything back. In the end, Ridge left Brooke and went back to Taylor Hayes. B&B spoilers. Brooke Logan's vow. Even though Ridge and Taylor are back together, Brooke isn't giving up. Brooke has promised to get Ridge back, as well as fix the LLC mess. Brooke even told Hope that she plans on getting Ridge back. When Hope expressed doubt that they were really meant to be, Brooke seemed rattled but put on a brave face. Brooke has to know that on some level, Hope is right. It can't be destiny if Ridge can be so easily pulled in either direction. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Hope is clearly concerned about her mother's heart. Hope feels bad that Brooke was heartbroken over the Forrester Creations takeover. At the same time, Hope seems to want Brooke to break her bond with Ridge. After all, Ridge called Hope some nasty names, so I don't think she's going to be the biggest Bridge supporter right now. It's possible that Hope might try to get Brooke to move on from Ridge. Hope knows that Brooke won't agree to a date right now. Brooke is too heartbroken and determined to get Ridge back. So, Hope might trick Brooke into showing up at Il Giardino. Brooke might go, thinking she's having dinner with Hope and Beth Spencer. However, when Brooke gets there, who could be sitting at the table? It would actually be nice to see Brooke with someone new rather than a former flame. So stay tuned. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffy is thrilled that her parents are back together. It is something she has wanted for years. However, after Taylor shares her fear with Steffy, could the daughter take control? It would be just like Steffy to urge Ridge to seal the deal with Taylor. Ridge never did marry Brooke again, so he won't have to worry about a divorce. Ridge might think it's a bit early to think about marriage. However, Steffy could keep pushing until she gets what she wants. Even if Ridge doesn't agree with the marriage idea, Steffy could do it for him. Thomas and Paris Buckingham will be marrying soon. What if Steffy makes a surprise announcement at the wedding? That it is going to be a double wedding with Tridge? Steffy would be ambushing her parents. But it would be hard for them to say no after that public announcement. However, as all fans know, marriage is no guarantee, especially in soaps. The bold and the beautiful spoilers weekly update for December 30th, January 3rd tease. The week ahead is full of tune-in next week, so you can catch all of the action in Los Angeles. Zen became a major player in the Forrester-Logan feud. He might have been the secret weapon both families used. Brooke was stunned when the past became the future for Taylor, Ridge and herself. She saw Taylor walking down partially clothed. The Logans found their hearts full of love and support that Christmas, though apart from the Forresters. Hope and Carter celebrated their first Christmas together as a couple. Brooke, surrounded by loved ones, found unexpected warmth in the embrace of her family. She discovered the joy of the season despite her troubles. The Forrester family and their loved ones came together to celebrate the true meaning of Christmas. Eric played a melody on the piano, and the family gathered around to sing, reminding them all that, despite the challenges, the greatest gift was being together. Wednesday, December 25th B&B aired a repeat episode 6980. Tempers flared, putting Katie and Will at odds as they clashed over Electra's firing. Electra got the shock of her life when she learned of Remy's obsession. Friday, December 27th episode 9431 singer Fanny Grayson returned to Forrester Creations, this time with a perfume line to pitch. Ivy and Will confronted Hope and Carter, demanding answers about Electra. Bill made a startling discovery when he visited a bruised Luna in prison. Monday, December 30th episode 9432 Electra finds herself at the mercy of Remy and his fantasies. Luna begs Bill for help, but he's not willing to act until she reveals the dark truth behind Tom and Hollis's deaths. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Monday, December 30th, 2024 episode 9432. Electra finds herself at the mercy of Remy and his fantasies. Luna begs Bill for help, but he's not willing to act until she reveals the dark truth behind Tom and Hollis's deaths. B&B spoilers Tuesday, December 31st, 2024 episode 9433. Will stumbles upon a chilling truth. Unaware that his life is at risk, Katie confronts her past mistakes and opens up to Ivy about the dangers of AI. B&B spoilers Wednesday, January 1st, 2025. The show will air an encore of an episode, which originally aired on November 22nd, 2023. Remy and will fight, both risking everything to save Electra. Bill lays down strict rules for Luna. Brooke takes a bold leap, finally revealing her secrets hidden to Ridge. Did you enjoy the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for December 30th, 2024, January 3rd, 2025? Check back next week for more B&B spoilers. The Bold and the Beautiful stands out as an exceptional TV series that enthralls audiences with its gripping storylines. The show unfolds in the glamorous fashion world of LA, revolving around the formidable Forrester family as they navigate the cutthroat fashion industry and tumultuous personal lives. The show also centers around the Logans and Spencers. From intense breakups to heartbreaking losses, the series delves deep into the intricacies of relationships and family dynamics. This is a show that fearlessly explores the highs and lows of life. If you have comments, questions, or opinions you want to get out there, don't hesitate to reach out to us via email. Follow us on Blue Sky, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Join our B&B group for all the latest breaking news. Get Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, recaps, and interact with numerous B&B fans across the globe. On CBS, The Bold and the Beautiful 2024 is coming to a close with two Gen Z characters providing dark storyline turns, for different reasons. But all this to say things are getting a bit creepy. Friday's December 27th episode saw Electra reeling from finding photos of herself from the apartment Remy is staying in thanks to his boss, Deacon Sharp. In said apartment, there are photos of Electra plastered over the wall in a closet, which represent all the AI deep fakes that Remy has been creating to disgrace her, in his effort to make her see that all these other people she is with or working for don't deserve her. Next, Remy comes back to his place as Electra hides. After going to the bathroom, he looks through the mirror and eventually realizes someone is inside. As Electra tries to make a run for it, he finds her and slams the apartment front door, not letting her out. Electra shouts, "It was you." Instead of denying what he has done, Remy tells her the people at Forrester aren't her friends. They're just like the people back home, and they turned their backs on her. He pleads, "They can't live with you." "But I can't live without you, Electra." He says he has a plan that they will go live in New York, and he will take care of her. Remy says he had to do it. He couldn't let her be with Will. So he sent the deep fakes to Katie knowing that she'd be fired and disgraced. Electra vows that he'll go to jail for this. Remy admits he went a little too far, but it's only because he loves her so much. As Electra tries to escape, he yells at her to stop and won't let her open the door. Meanwhile, at Forrester, Katie finally shows Will the photos and the urging of Carter and Hope. He immediately realizes they are altered images. He says to his mom that these images are AI-generated deep fakes. Get with it, Katie. Will knows he has to find Electra's stat. Elsewhere, Bill visits Luna in prison, and this time when he shows up to talk to her, she looks to have been physically beaten and abused with marks and bruises and abrasions on her face and body. Bill asks what happened. Luna cries that she doesn't belong in prison. She understands she went temporarily insane, however. She claims no one even tries to understand her except him. She brings up their similar backgrounds and says she knows he can relate to her. Next, Luna pleads with Bill to get her out of prison. She rails, "They will kill me in here. Help me please, please, Bill." What will Bill do next, and why does he keep coming back to see her or read her letters? Is he on to her latest ploy, or does he really want to help her? Stay tuned. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers recap for Friday, December 27th, reveals that Will Spencer and Ivy Forrester discuss their complaints about Electra Forrester getting fired without being given a reason. Will knew there was more to the story, and refused to stop digging until he got answers. Meanwhile, Katie Logan gave Carter Walton and Hope Logan updates on the scandalous photo situation. So Carter thanked her for handling things with Electra discreetly. Next on Friday's B&B episode, Fanny Grayson showed up to pitch some specially formulated fragrances for Forrester Creations. Since Fanny was a French singer with a big following and Forrester didn't have a fragrance collection, Carter saw this as a great expansion opportunity. Fanny arrived and initially seemed a little wary of all the Forrester changes, but she was hopeful about Brooke Logan joining this meeting. Hope had to inform Fanny that Brooke was dealing with personal matters, but Fanny was cheerful for the presentation anyway and seemed excited about the potential collaboration. Later, Ivy and Will demanded answers about Electra's firing, so Carter and Hope encouraged Katie to show Will one of the scandalous photos. Will took a look at it and immediately realized it was a deep fake, so he delivered that news to Katie. In Remy Price's apartment, Electra hid behind the sofa when he came blowing in. Remy eventually grew suspicious about someone being there and ran to slam the door closed when he caught Electra trying to sneak out. Electra confronted Remy about the photo collage and accused him of being behind the deep fake pics, so he finally admitted he did it. Remy was sorry for taking things too far, but he loved Electra and couldn't let her be with anybody else. Electra got confirmation that Remy sent some deep fakes to Katie and was the reason she lost her job. Although Remy wanted to run away with Electra to New York and take care of her, she insisted they weren't friends. Electra argued that Remy was going to jail instead, but he blocked her from leaving since he claimed he couldn't live without her. In jail, Bill Spencer arrived for a visit with Luna Nozawa, who was covered in scrapes and bruises. After Bill asked what happened, Luna admitted she was relentlessly bullied by the other inmates and feared she wouldn't survive if she stayed behind bars. Luna argued that Bill was the only one who understood her and said she didn't belong in there. Although Luna claimed she wasn't trying to make excuses, she insisted temporary insanity was the reason for her crimes. Luna made another prediction about facing a grim fate if she stayed and begged Bill to help her get out of the slammer. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Bill will have to deal with more of Luna's plea soon enough, so stick with the CBS soap. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Luna Nozawa may soon get exactly what she wants. During the week of December 30th to January 3rd, Bill Spencer will seek the harsh truth from Luna, and he won't plan to help her until he gets it. Although Luna's been playing up this temporary insanity idea, Bill may think the actual story is far more sinister. We'll see Bill push for deeper answers about Tom Starr and Paul Hollister's grim fates. Since Luna keeps insisting Bill's the only one who understands her, he may argue that he understands her even better than she knows. Bill may see through Luna's manipulation somewhat and pressure her to reveal that targeting Hollis and Tom was about more than temporarily losing it. Although Bill may be tempted to turn his back on Luna, could he live with himself if she lost her life in jail? That's what Luna claims is going to happen if she's left to fend for herself behind bars against the other inmates. B&B spoilers say Bill may walk out on Luna, but he could ultimately pull some strings and return to deliver some big news. Since we know Bill's going to spill some ground rules, he's obviously going to try striking some sort of deal here. What if Bill puts all that money of his to good use and gets Luna out on house arrest? Bill may insist that he can't risk Luna's life by leaving her there, but he can't risk anyone else's life by letting her out of his sight. Perhaps Bill's solution will be to throw some Spencer cash at the right judges and ensure that Luna gets put under house arrest at his place. Luna could become a mansion dweller once again, so that's why Bill may spell out some rules for this arrangement. Of course, Luna has been dreaming of getting out of the slammer and living life under Bill's roof again. This would be an amazing outcome, as far as Luna's concerned, so she may agree to whatever Bill demands of her. However, our predictions hint that Bill could be inviting more trouble than he bargained for it. He uses his connections to protect Luna from another attack. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Luna's going to cause more problems, so stay tuned for updates on all the escalating issues. Sean Kanan is opening up about how he and his The Bold and the Beautiful character have shaped each other. In an exclusive interview with People, actor reflected on playing Deacon Sharp for nearly 25 years on the daytime soap. He says he and Deacon have grown and evolved alongside each other over time. On a personal level, I think I've really matured as a man on The Bold and the Beautiful. And I don't think it's any coincidence that Deacon Sharp has become a more evolved, better human being, hopefully right alongside myself over the years, Kanan says, noting that it's a special thing to be able to stand in the shoes of the same character for so long. I'm just eternally grateful to Brad Bell and his late parents, Bill and Lee Bell, and the entire Bell family for providing me with what has been probably the most seminal role I've ever had in television, he adds, referring to the late Bold and YNR creator and producer William J. Bell, his wife Lee and their children Bradley, Laura Lee and William Bell. Kanan says working on Bold has opened up his career by introducing him to a wide-reaching international audience. The Bold and the Beautiful is the most watched daytime drama in the world. It's in the Guinness World Book of Records, so that's been an incredible gift, he explains, adding that the show's massive popularity in Italy even prompted him to begin studying Italian more than 20 years ago. Turned out to be a really great thing, because I've been able to work in Italy quite a bit. As for his character Deacon's countless memorable storylines over the years, Kanan has a clear favorite among them. I would say getting my mother-in-law pregnant was true soap opera gold. Catherine Kelly Lang was my mother-in-law. I was married to her daughter Bridget, and had an affair with the mother-in-law, and gave birth to Hope Logan, my daughter on the show now, he tells People. Yeah, that was quite a memorable storyline that still sticks out for a lot of people and me. Kanan says the controversial plot point received strong reactions from fans. I mean, it was pretty hot. It was so taboo and salacious, he recalls. Bridget was so innocent and kind. At that point, my character was a much worse guy. Since then, however, Deacon has certainly come a long way. Kanan says of his character's redemption arc has come out of prison and has really become a better man. When I first came on the show, I mean, it was tattoos, earrings, leather pants, smoking cigarettes, and a bad attitude. The actor jokes, he's probably read a couple of my books. That's probably what did it. In 2021, the Cobra Kai star released The Way of the Cobra, a motivational book designed to inspire people to identify their why, set goals and achieve them, or, as a synopsis puts it, unleash your inner cobra, that successful driven beast within you. Back in October, Kanan and his wife Michelle released a second book, Way of the Cobra Couples, which offers battle-tested strategies for successful relationships. As for whether fans can expect to see Deacon back in YNR's Genoa City again anytime soon, Kanan tells People that new crossover episodes are definitely a possibility. I think so. Yeah, he says. We're sort of sister shows. I always joke that to go from Los Angeles to Genoa City, Wisconsin, all you have to do is walk about 30 feet from the Bold and the Beautiful stage to the YNR stage, because we're on opposite sides of the hallway. So it's always fun to go over and play in their sandbox, he adds. Love working with the YNR actors. But B&B is my television home and always will be. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, December 30th, 2024, reveal a dangerous day in LA as Electra's discovery gets her in deep trouble. Electra Forrester could barely believe her eyes when she saw the shrine to her in Remy Price's bathroom. She finally realized he was the one who made those AI photos and ruined her life. She'd now lost her coveted job at Forrester Creations, and it was all Remy's fault. Remy tried to reason with Electra in his own creepy way. He was the only one she could count on, he claimed. Electra was horrified and tried to run away, but things did not go quite as planned. By Monday, Remy has Electra in his clutches. He seems to be keeping her hostage in a large warehouse, but Electra gets away from him and goes into hiding. Will it be up to Will Spencer to ride in on his motorcycle and rescue Remy from this crazy young man's clutches? Maybe Remy might meet someone in jail who is more up his alley. Luna Nozawa thought she had Dollar Bill Spencer right where she wanted him. He made another visit to the jail and saw her in a bloodied and beaten state. Surely, she could get his sympathy. Well, it seemed to work for a few minutes, until Luna once again claimed none of this was her fault. She killed 2 men and kept Steffy Forrester Finnegan in a cage, all because her mother was too flighty, smoked marijuana, and had boyfriends. She couldn't be held responsible for what she did. Everyone with bad parents becomes serial killers, right? Bill grows frustrated by the same old song and dance from Luna and gets up to leave. Luna immediately panics and does everything she can to get Bill to stay. She cries harder, pouts more, and might come up with a whole new story to tell. Will it work? Will she finally gain Bill's sympathy